Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I'm Robin, and Jack without the C, and this is Yakuza 0. And, oh boy. So, where the heck were we? We played as Cosmic Kiryu for the first couple of chapters. I'm Malik. Framed for the murder of a man in an empty lot that is highly sought after by the Tojo clan, especially the Dojima family. And Goro Majima, who was ousted from the Tojo clan and is fighting his way to get back in by any means necessary. Also, we pretended to be somebody's boyfriend. Hey, Judge. So how are y'all? I myself am doing pretty okay, honestly. I had a good long nap today. Yeah, time to be rad. And a good long nap today because my cat Marnie decided that 8:30, 2 hours before my wake-up time, was the perfect time to wake me up and cry and try and get cuddles from me. And I couldn't get back to sleep, so I had a good long nap about it. Most adorable reason to be woken up. I hate it. It's that girl from the other day. You back, kiddo? Told you it's dangerous to hang around here alone. Hey, sir. How about you drop the sir thing, huh? What's got you hanging around here now? Come on, speak up when somebody asks you a question. Looking at the blue chestnut squirrel doll? What? Now it's the blue one you got your eyes on? Yeah, the blue chestnut is super cute too. If you say so. So you got your heart set on that now? No, you got me one the other day and I'm happy to have it. I'm not greedy. I don't have a daddy. My mommy is at work all the time and she says there's no money for frivolous things. So I just wanted to come look at it. Oh. Well, you ought to head home soon. Don't want your mom worried about you, yeah? I know. I just want to look at it a little longer. Then I'll go home. Every second you stick around this part of town, you risk too much, kiddo. The only way to keep her safe is to grab that blue squirrel when I get the chance. Well, guess what? We already got that. Having a good, but unfortunately hot day. My city just broke the record for hottest recorded summer. Damn. And it's only March. Oh, right. You're south of the equator, aren't you? That still sucks. Not a fan. But I wish I were one. And then, no, there is a joke there that I am just going to narrowly avoid. I hope you stay cool. What? You're still staring at the chestnut squirrel doll? Huh? Oh, yeah, I am. I have one. Maybe I'll give it to her. Give it to her. Look, here's a blue chestnut the squirrel. Wow, it's a blue chestnut the squirrel. You take care of it. Squirrels ain't my thing. Really? I can't believe it. Everyone's going to be so jealous when I show them at school tomorrow. Jealous of that little thing? Yeah. The other kids always talk about their daddies buying them dolls and they show them to each other. I get left out whenever that happens. But now I have something to talk about. Glad for you, Scamp. But I ain't your daddy. I wouldn't really know, but don't daddies buy things for kids? I suppose it depends, but that's a dad thing. Yeah. I knew it. So if I did have a daddy, he'd be kind of like you, right? Huh? How you figure? Because he gave me 2 dolls. I did, but... See? And you look old enough to be a daddy, so you're just like a daddy to me. How old does this kid think I am? Wish you could be my real daddy, sir. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You know they ain't gonna happen, right? Well, can I just call you daddy then? Say what? Oh, you don't want me to. Choices are sir or daddy, huh? Ain't too fond of either, but, what's the right play here? I mean... I personally think it's really, really funny, but... it doesn't really matter. So... because we like hearing Majima being called daddy in any context, let's go with that. Call me whatever you want. I don't care. Really? Yay! I like Daddy best then. I'm getting some mixed feelings here, kiddo. You best get back to your mom. Okay. Bye, Daddy. Take care on your way home. And hats. We still got a ways to go with that particular quest one. Although it's technically done, we're building up the friendship. We get rewards. We want... Oh. It's time. Huh? Hell's that? I don't recall there being a statue there. Well, here's a well-made statue. What's it doing in a place like this, though? Pretty amazing detail, too. I don't know what they make this stuff out of. Huh? I hear voices now. Whatever. This statue, though, sure looks lifelike. It doesn't feel like plaster at all. Whoa, whoa. What the hell, man? You're alive. Hey now, buddy. That tickled. Don't touch him, please. Think it might act like a classy strip club. You can look, but keep your hands off the performer. Performer? That's what I am. A street performer. I go by the name of Tokukichi. What I'm doing now is performance art. I'm playing the part of a statue, as you can see. Okay, I get the picture. You're really good. Thought you actually were a statue. But why are you doing this here? Oh, didn't you know? This area is the Holy Land for buskers. Holy Land? The hell? Heaven, not hell. The heavy foot traffic means we get a very steady audience. And locals here love a good comedy bit, so they have a great eye for quality. It's my lucky spot. Well, I guess if you put it that way, this bridge does have its benefits. So, you're practicing your act. Yes, that would be a fair description. And ultimately, I hope to be a street performer who inspires little kids to dream big. I think street performances are entertainment that anyone can enjoy. From kids who just learn to speak to the elderly forgetting words. I want to make people smile. That's a grand dream. Good on you. Well, wish you the best and I'll be moving on. Sorry to disturb. Oh, no, it's fine. See ya. There's a guy who's got a dream worth dreaming. Belief makes it come true. Maybe I'll check back later to see how he's getting on. Just pops right back into place. Let's see, is there anything we can do right away? Oh, statue, man. Don't talk to statues. Moving on. So, a fun fact about side stories is that you don't actually have to go very far to get them restarted. We can literally just go a little bit of a distance away, about enough to get their position on the map off the mini-map, and then come back. And it's there. Is that? Yeah, it's the street performer guy. Drew himself a good-sized audience, too. Nice to see. What's he doing? Making smoke signals? I better get closer and see what's up. Navigate around. I do? Let me talk. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. There you go. Yo, Tokukichi. You're pulling a good crowd. Yes, that's been good at least. So, you seem to be trying to tell me something there. What's up? Yes, I need to use the restroom. Oh, man. Mama, why is that man talking to the statue? Shh, he's just a little different. It's rude to stare. Psst. Thanks to you, people think I'm a nut job. Sorry, but you're the only one. You're the one talking to a statue. So why are you calling me over about your, problems? There's a pizza place right over there. Why not make a beeline for the crapper? No way. I can't do that. There's a little kid watching. If he saw a statue suddenly spring to life, he might be traumatized for life. I guess that's true. I don't want to shatter that boy's dreams, but I do need to go relieve myself. My eyes are floating. Wait, what should I do? Hey man, ignoring nature's call never ends well. Why don't you just sneak off when Lil Ty can't watch it? Sneak off when he's not looking? That's it? What? I got a bad feeling about this. I really hate to ask, but can you distract these people? Just long enough for me to sneak off to the pizza place? Oh, me? Yes, you. Naturally, I'll compensate you for your trouble. I'm sure you can do it. I don't know why, but I just know. But, please, if I don't go soon, I'll traumatize more people here than just that boy. What to do? Yeah, we're helping him. Fine, fine. I'll help you. I expect you to make good on this if I pull it off, though. Of course. Thank you. So, a couple of my favorite bits. I have a lot of favorite bits in this game. Okay. How do I get these folks' attention? Guess I can try raising my voice. So, there is an ideal way to deal with this. I want to say it doesn't matter what we do, but I think we got to go with the right options. Let's go with the UFO side. Not the most creative approach, but... Hey, what's that? Up in the sky, look! It's a UFO! Huh? A UFO? Where? Where? A UFO? There, now's your chance, Tokukichi. Tuck and roll! What the heck? There ain't no UFO up there. Ah, forget it. This statue's the real deal. Huh. What? Am I imagining things? Wasn't that statue over this way a bit more? Well, at least he managed to scoot a little. What to do next? Maybe a little performance to draw their interest. Naturally, we have to go into Majima's latent talent. Alright. Time to debut my singing chops. Out of the blue, I bring my love to you! Oh? Oh, you gotta be brave to break out singing a cappella in public. You got pipes, buddy. Oh, I think I know this song. Now's your chance, Tokukichi. Haul your ass. And there he goes. Acapella's not all that exciting, though. Back to the statue. Huh? You idiot! You're facing the wrong way! Ah. Mama, statue sign is turned around. I wasn't imagining it. The statue was moving. Crap! This cover's blown. Now what? Hey! One-eyed Willie! You're annoying as hell! Quit your lame ass singing. What's wrong with you, man? You think you're some kind of street idol? Listen, pal, trust me on this one. I ain't singing because I want to. Bullshit! I saw you prancing around. You enjoy being dumb. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you for it. Because that's a reasonable assessment. But you know what? It's Yakuza. And this particular side quest really is just like one big comedy bit. Okay, fine. You don't like that? Hi, Mom. Good to see ya. Let's see. Give him a good boot to the face, and we are done. We are in 3.7 million yen with that kick. This rando dude's face is so perfectly modeled, too. Listen, that's the Yakuza team. They just do that shit like nothing. I'm sorry. Please let me go. Spineless blowhard. Wow, that was spectacular. What the? Oh, man, you rocked it, buddy. That was awesome, mister. You were like one of those heroes on TV. Whoa. I don't know how I did it, but I got everybody's attention on lockdown. Now, Tokukichi, escape! Whee! There, he made it to the Pizza Palace's porcelain throne. What? The statue, it's gone. Eh? It is gone. How did that happen? Mama, where did Statue Son go? I don't know. I'm not sure how that works. So weird. But I guess I got a free show out of it, so fine by me. Oh, no, I'm meeting someone. I have to run. We should be on our way too. Yeah, but that was fun. There. I guess that's the end of that. So now we get to just walk over and say hi. Ah, my savior. Yo, did you make it to the crapper in time? Yes, you were so good at distracting everyone. I made it before the potty emergency got real. Crisis averted. Is that so? Glad to hear it. Gotta hand it to you though, it ain't an easy thing holding people's attention. That's the truth. People think it's easy to draw attention to yourself, but what they don't understand is how hard it is to hold it once you got it. Huh? You street entertainers are something else. That's music to my ears. When I hear recognition like that, it makes it all worthwhile. It's not much, but please, take this with my thanks. By the way, you got a real talent for performing in public yourself, you know? I don't know about that. No, you really do. You have an air about you that really holds people's interest. Your action-packed performance at the end was icing on the cake. It was so amazing, I just couldn't look away. It was so inspiring that I almost forgot to speak up. But that brawl wasn't a performance. It really was spectacular. I didn't realize how much more I need to grow as a performer. You inspired me to keep working hard at this. Well, thank you very much. I hope you'll keep honing your performance chops too. Let's both keep bringing smiles to people's faces. Hey, I told you, I'm no entertainer. Well, there goes the nod duck. But you gotta respect that it ain't easy making people laugh or bringing them joy. Being an entertainer is as tough as any other business. Hi, Nick and Bob. Let's see. I think we can pop off a couple more sub-stories before we move on. Hi, Kat. Yeah, you missed the Living Statue sub-story. I'm very sorry about that. However, VODs are available for 60 days after initial airing, completely free, and just 1 day after on YouTube. So, you know. There's that wonderful smell again. Same brain cell, yes. Come to think of it, I didn't actually get anything to eat last time. Now's my chance.
Nah.
Hey, excuse me. Oh, the Obitarian strikes again. Well, hello again, eye patch fella. You gotta queue up. I'm the end of the line. Get real. I ain't letting you pull the same stunt again. What? You gotta cop another feel. I don't come cheap. Yeah, right. They couldn't pay me enough. I hate having to repeat myself, but got in line in bad form. Get behind me. Oh, hello, Etsuko-san. How's it going? Oh, Michigo-san. Isn't this place so tasty? But, hey! What do you think you're doing? Reason with them calmly, because that's gonna work. If I lay a hand on her, she'll start shouting the P-word again. Look, it's clear as day this time. You cut the line. Now, get behind me and wait your turn like a normal person. So unreasonable. I haven't seen my friend here in ages. Maybe I ought to get that stick up your ass checked out, Sonny. Now, listen here. Why don't you quit being so damn selfish? Ooh, scary. What seems to be the problem here, ladies? You gotta help us, officer. This scary fella is being a real terror to us poor, defenseless old ladies. Yeah, we were just chatting with each other when he started shouting obscenities. Huh? What? You two windbags cut in line. Now. Why don't you just have some candy and calm down a bit? It's as sweet as it comes. What the hell? You think this makes it all better? What am I, 5? Officer, help! Damn it. Fine. Screw this. He's just a common thug. But I end up getting painted as a bad guy. This Obitarian is one cunning adversary. Their bad guys are now good guys in Destiny 2. I'm all for that, but I keep trying to shoot them accidentally. Listen, that's just how it is. It's a pain. Help! Pervert! There's a pervert here! You old shitbag! Who you calling a pervert? I fell right into the Obitarian's trap. Huh? You dumb hag! You're really gonna get it. Whoa! Now he's crossed the line. Ah. Nobody gets cute with the Yakuza, bitch. Suck on this! What? Who the fuck are you? The eye patch fella. Hey, I know this old lady's a real pain in the ass, but I don't give you the right to pull a blade on a civilian. Huh? Hey, buddy, I know how you feel. I really do. I got accused of being a perv too. But it ain't worth it. Trust me. Let sleeping dogs lie. You're no match for the Obitarian. Hell, I ain't either. You trying to tell me what to do? You mosey up to me and you tell me I'm no match for some old hag? You don't know shit, friend. The two of you can share a grave. Well, now we have to beat up a guy for being mean to old ladies. Well, he's got a knife, so I'm gonna pull out a bat. Bonk, 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 and flippy, 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 and bop. And pose. I can't see that saying anymore without thinking how cool Sleeping Dogs was. Sleeping Dogs is really good, is the thing. I never beat it, but I'm gonna one day. You ain't bad. Raise is cheap coming from a chump. I get lost.
Nah.
You're the bee's knees, eye patch fella. Ah. I ended up coming to your rescue without even meaning to. Kinda hate myself right now. Well, on closer inspection, you're a fine piece of work. Just like my husband when he was still kinda grabby. My heart's really pounding. Whoa, dial it down. You're creeping me out, lady. No need for any feminine wiles. Oh, but I've got to repay you to set things right. Keep your candy, lady. I don't need the sugar high. Oh, I had something in mind much sweeter than candy. Come to Granny, you fine, handsome devil. Whoa! She's too strong. I can't hold her off. Ah! Pop the cork too early, sweetie. Nothing to be ashamed of. It's been a while for me, too. Woohoo! Get a room, you two. Oh, please, don't tease. Guy at the counter was right. The only thing to be gained from getting involved with an Obitarian is misery. The toughest creature under the sun ain't a pro fighter, and it ain't a Yakuza. It's the Osakan Obitarian. Can't believe Majima is fucking dead. Listen, it's how it is on this bitch of a... Let's see. I haven't seen a little girl at the Sega High-Tech Land lately. Oh well, we'll move on. So thankfully it's not the last we're going to see of the Obitarian. Oh, telephone cards. Ai Uehara. There's quite a lot of those throughout the game, and it's a good way to get a lot of money. I heard this from a friend who lived in Japan for a long stretch. The candy thing, 100% real. Oh yeah. The Obitarian stereotype they're pulling off is a very real thing. I wonder if it's Competo. Little star candies. Reminds me of a bit of the whole weird candy that only grandmas seem to know where to get thing. I mean, personally, I always just assume that the candy is just held over from hoarding for years and years and years. It's usually the case. I had a kind of lousy mood today, but now I've sat down with some homemade curry and things are 1000% improved. Hell yeah. Ooh. Curry always sounds good is the problem. Ooh, I know this quest line. This one's a good one. It's kind of adorable. Ooh, I like the Elixni Fallen joining up, which you could play as one though. Yeah, I mean that's the thing about Destiny. You just get like the 3 classes and like some basic humanoid races, but nothing too wild. It's unfortunate. Huh? This guy's been staring at that mom and boy this whole while. Latin with the strangest face. Lark actually makes a pretty damn mean curry. It's always exciting when she does it. Excuse me, can you throw me my ball, please? Sure, got it. 5 classes, holy shit. Okay.
Oh no.
But wait, please.
Huh?
That ball, may I?
Huh?
Huh? What? Can I have my ball, please? Yeah, coming right up. Here goes. Whoa, thank you. What's with this weirdo? Hey, Elif, and thank you for the sub. Damn, you got a good streak going, too. A couple Asian markets nearby, so I love getting the curry blocks from there. Yes. What's with this weirdo? Not braid injected all of a sudden. Well, let's see what his deal is.
No.
Hey, what's got you down in the dumps? Do you want to throw the ball or something?
Oi.
Yes, very much so. Surely you don't need to be that despondent over it. You make me feel all guilty over here. The secret ingredient to my curry is just knowing what branch to buy. Listen, we also get like Thai eggplants. We've done sausage. We've done like really good sausage. We've done like some really good jobs with like ingredients and preparation. And the Chalco coconut milk is also really good. It's just good shit. I just wish I could have played catch with them, even if it were just that one throw. Why him? Thank you for being so kind. Thanks for getting my ball. Uh-huh. You keep at it, kid, and you'll be in the pros. Bye-bye, misters. The hot Italian sausage works really well. Like, you're right. It's really good. Bye-bye. I ain't old enough to be a mister. Yeah, but you look one. You look like one, and people are already calling you daddy. And this ain't even going to be the last time we deal with that. What's the matter? Why are those two so fascinating to you? You have nothing to do with this. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to tell you. Those two, they're my wife and son. Huh? What are you talking about? You were obviously just a random guy to both of them. It's because my wife and son can't recognize me. What? How's that possible? 6 months ago, my face was surgically altered. Surgically altered? What for? I can't get into details, but it was Yakuza related. A little bit of trouble. A little bit? Not so sure about that. The real me is officially dead. Now I live as Keigo Akatani with a new face and identity. So you were forced into assuming another life. What's your real name? Since the man I was is now dead, Akatani is my real name now. I'm sorry. Man, that's complicated. Just imagine it. I can tell you it went through a hell of an ordeal. Yes, at first, it was a shock every time I saw this stranger's face in the mirror. There's no one in the world who can recognize me for who I was. That realization made me want to kill myself. I fought the urge for the longest time. Oh god. Face off jokes. Love it. But then I remembered my family. That mom and boy. Yes, but I'm a total stranger to them now. The best I can do is watch them from afar, like you saw me doing. Can't you just tell your wife and son about what happened and go back to them? If only I could do that. The real me is supposed to be dead. I doubt they would believe my outlandish story. Even if I could convince them, I don't know if they could accept me with a stranger's face. Besides, I'm deep in the underworld, deep enough to attract the kind of trouble that makes a man change his face. Just by being around me, those two could be in danger. It's better that I just watch them from a distance. Gotcha. Man, now I'm really sorry I threw that ball back to your boy. Please, don't worry about it. I'll wait for another opportunity. It's gotta be tough for you. Take care, huh? Thank you. You're the first person I spoke with truthfully since my face was altered. If you don't mind, may I ask your name? It's Majima. It would be nice if I could chat with you again sometime, Majima-san. Well, I should be going. I had this mental image of Majima as kind of a chaotic gremlin. It's had to reconcile that with this guy. Yeah, so he still kind of is the funny thing. We just haven't seen an opportunity for it, and he will really earn some of his behavior that he gets later on. Hey, toilet. I gotta drain the tank. Yes. Better now than later. Well, this toilet ain't exactly the model of cleanliness. Walls are covered with graffiti, most of it gutter talk at best. Pretty sorry state of affairs. Well, some of this graffiti's done up some real pretty handwriting. I'm very lonely. Please reply. Hark. Only a lady has handwriting this pretty. Who could have wrote this? And what should I do? Write a reply. I'll chat with you if you want. There. That'll do. Ain't right for a person to be lonely. I must be nuts replying to some bathroom graffiti. Yeah, the logic train is there. Like, ooh, we got 3 sub-stories to do. Holy cow. Okay. The Majima in question that we're going to be seeing, like right now, this is Majima on a leash, so to speak. What help out here? Yeah, a lot of people's assumption of Majima, like, even in the, like, core series, like, before this game was made, he had his moments where he is very composed and reserved and in a disturbing amount of control. Like, we are seeing a Majima we have seen before. It's just, when he's like this in the rest of the game, or in the rest of the series, it's usually because somebody's fucked up. So he's trying to be on his best behavior. It's a very different meaning behind his behavior at this moment, but it's really cool. Anyway. Hello, Majima-san. Spying on your family from afar like usual, I see. Don't seem to see your wife anywhere, though. Yes, I think she's at her part-time job. Okay. Little boy. What's his name? It's, Yusuke. Little Yusuke-kun looks bored being by himself. Akatani, why don't you, go play with Yusuke-kun? Huh? But who cares about your face? Shouldn't matter if you play with him as a total stranger. That might be true, but... for crying out loud. Come on, man, I'll go with you. Let's go. Majima-san, wait! I love that Majima is very much just like the seize the moment kind of person instead of the be dragged in out of curiosity kind of person like Kiryu. Hi, misters. What's up? Damn it. I ran up to this kid, but now what? What do I say to him? What you up to? I was watching these ants. Watching ants, huh? Is that fun? Not really. What the heck? Say, what's your name? It's Yusuke. Yusuke-kun. Do you play at this park a lot? Yep. With my mom if she's not working, and by myself if mom has to work. When my dad was here, he used to play with me, but he's gone now. Yusuke-kun, do you miss your dad? Sure, I miss him. But if I say that, my mom gets sad and lonely too. So I don't say I'm sad anymore. Wow. You're a strong boy, Yusuke-kun. Would it be okay if us old guys joined you? So we can watch these ants together? Sure. Let's do that. Thank you. This kid's father, all right. Knows how to deal with this kid. I actually love the idea of a bunch of strangers getting together to watch ants. Like, this is the best stranger danger. I have to go home now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See ya. Go on, we're in the 80s. Stranger danger isn't fully established here yet. Thank you, Majima-san. You made it possible for me to spend time with my son. Yeah. I was thinking maybe I forced a little too much. You might be right, but thanks to you, I got to be with my son. I couldn't be any happier. I have to be going too. Akatani's got work to do. See you, Majima-san. I love how his title card is man named Akitana. Like, Akitani-san. It's like, it just creates that little bit of a separation between his real identity and his current one. Akitani sure seems happy. Makes sense. Finally getting to talk to his son again. Oh. Huh? Hey, you got some business with him? Super runaway. What's with them? Anyway, let's go to the potty. There's the toilet where I saw that graffiti. I must be nuts going along with this. Come on, let me go in. Okay. So that one requires a little bit different setup. Now Mizuki. I did explain those cards before. Oh no! Puppy! Oh, he's okay. Okay, fine. Screw you, old man. Then, on our way back. I'm still waiting for this side story to start. We'll be on it in a second. Because it's also a really good one. And based on real world stuff. It's great. Excuse me. What's up? This lady. Right, she's the wife of Akatani, the guy who got his face altered. Have you seen a little boy here? He would have been alone. A little boy? You mean Yusuke-kun? Yes, that's right. But how did you know that? Yeah. Well, I actually got to be friends with your boy and played with him the other day. Oh, I see. Have you seen Yusuke today? I came to get him, but he's not here like he's supposed to be. The guy who had his face altered. He thinks like it's the normalest shit. I mean, he was former Yakuza. He's seen some shit. And boy, I can tell you, he has seen some shit. Can't say I have. Oh, I found this ball just lying there. I'm positive that he was here earlier. That's worrying. I'll keep an eye out for him. Just one, though. Yes, please. I'll keep looking around here. Yusuke-kun's gone missing. Daddy's gone far, though. If I spot him, bring him back to his mom. Just like the Boy Scout he is. Goro Majima, who has never done anything wrong. Here comes a good boy, Goro Majima. Hey there, Yusuke-kun. Your mom's looking for you. Mister. Something wrong? Some scary people came when I was playing in the park. Scary people? Oh. Yep. They tried to take me away, so I ran away and came here. What? What were they like? They were big and scary. They kept calling me Akatani's brat. Akatani's brat? Akatani, the guy who got his face changed. They're onto him. Yusuke-kun, your mom's waiting for you at the park. We gotta get you back to her. I'll keep you safe, alright? Oh. Okay. I just feel like Majima is like absurdly good with kids. Like there's just something about the way he talks to them that's just like really decent. Oh, hello Majima-san. Yusuke-kun, too. Akatani, have you seen your, Yusuke-kun's mom around here? No, I haven't. I just got here myself. Is there a problem? Well, see?
Nah.
Hey, Akatani. Who are you people? What do you want? Mom! Yusuke, you're famous for being a lone wolf. No ties, no weaknesses. Wasn't easy trying to find how we could get to you. But our diligence has paid off. After following you around, we noticed you're taking a lot of interest in these two. Are you out of your mind? I don't know these people. Oh, then it won't bother you if we rough them up, huh? Mom, stop. No family history, no friends or lovers. You kept yourself invulnerable, you stone-cold snake. Who'd have thought you had this chink in your armor? If you don't want to see this bitch die, take that knife and kill yourself. See? If you keep doing what you're doing, our business keeps taking hits we can ill afford. That said, if word got out that we dealt with you ourselves, it would complicate how we do business. So, let's settle this amicably. You go ahead and kill yourself, then it's got nothing to do with us. See?
Oh?
What's wrong? It's a great 2-for-1 deal. You get to save both the bitch and the brat in return for your life. It doesn't get any better than that. You promise? Sure. Hey, this woman you say you're going to spare, who might that be? What? You got numbers, but you take a hostage anyway, and you're too chicken to get blood on your own hands. If that ain't the textbook definition of cowardly, I'm rewriting the dictionary. We hope to keep this nice and clean, but that's not happening. When a job needs doing, I guess it's best to just get it done. Akatani, you keep Yusuke-kun and his mom safe. Got it. You're up first, you meddling asshole. You're dead. Next, I get a lot of enjoyment watching later Yakuza games where Majima is good and on his bullshit, knowing that this version of him is right there underneath the surface. We're not far from Yakuza 5. That's all I will say on that subject. Let's just say Majima continues to be an integral character for a long time. Okay, let's get rid of the worst one. And now we're going to do a flippy on this guy. I'm going to spin this bat just like this, and if you get hit, it's your own fault. Actually, you know what? Heat action. Bonk! Imagine being the guy in the dev team who suggested bat and Chaku. You took us all. You took all of us alone? Damn. You boys seem to have the wrong impression, so let me set you straight. The lady and the kid are strangers to Akatani. That's a lie, and you know it. If you don't want to believe me now, suppose I'll have to do a better job of convincing you. Maybe permanently? I don't care either way, but it's your call, so make it. I believe you. I believe. Don't you ever touch an innocent civilian again. If you do, I will hunt you. I will find you, and I will end you. Got it. Never again. Mercy. You sure can bring the menace out in your voice. It's useful in my new line of work. Mom! Yusuke!
Ah,
Talk to him.
hi.
Yeah. I'm sorry you had to go through that. It's all because of me. You're the man who's always in the park?
Yeah.
I'll never show my face around you again. If you could, please forgive me. Mister, thank you for protecting us from those bad people. Yuko, please, take care of Yusuke. Pardon? Yusuke, from now on, you protect your mom. You got that? Yes. Okay. Take care. Majima-san, here. This is for saving Yuko and Yusuke. Ooh, hell yes. You sure about this? This don't feel right. With me around, my family will be in danger. This is how it has to be. Mom, that man, is he... Yusuke, do you know him? No, but... Mister! Let's play catch again sometime. I love that sub-story. These sub-stories are always a little cheesy, but, like, gosh darn. Gosh heckin' darn. And fuck. Imagine knowing you had the single best idea that day. Lark says, right, being like a third of the way through Y4 has me like one of those girls when memes when the stick figures on all fours and bloody and shaking something to death in their teeth. I could see you doing that. Alright, I need to get my clock working again. Because, oh boy. I need to be able to tell the time. My daughter, please, let my Iori go. Huh? What's all this? Let her go? Your daughter is with us of her own free will. Your accusations have no merit. You people duped my daughter into joining. You fanatics. If you persist in your venomous blasphemy, I am afraid that Sister Iori will have to serve atonement for the sins of the mother. Atonement? Your adherence to pacifism makes the use of physical atonement distasteful, but it is at times a necessary evil. Now, would you please let us be? Iori, what am I going to do? So I feel like nowadays people already know about this little cult. Thanks to that one guy in Japan getting undead by a doodad. Robin, you picked the perfect day to play this side quest. Iori, what am I going to do? Oi! I couldn't help but overhear you giving lip to those pajama-clad screwballs. Something up? Pardon me? And you are... Nobody special. Like I said, it sounded like an argument, and I wanted to make sure you weren't in any danger. So, you're just passing by. You're not one of them? That cult? Huh? Cult? Yes, those people I was talking to. Those people. They took my daughter, Iori. What do you mean, took? Hello, Lindsay. You are not only here for Crime Boy, you are also here for cult time. Gotta love a cult. So you're saying your daughter got swept up in the pajama party and hasn't come home since? Yes. I don't know who to turn to anymore. How old's Iori-chan? She's 20, just a college student. 20, eh? She's ripe for the picking then. Girls her age are looking for freedom and they must have had it on offer. But Iori isn't like that. She's been duped by those people. By that cult. You sure they're a cult? Not just a bunch of kooks in pajamas? Yes. I didn't know anything was wrong until I got a call from school saying Iori was missing classes. But she left home every morning, so I followed her one day. And that's when I saw her going into that cult's building. When Iori came home, I confronted her about it. Rather than getting upset over my following her, she said, "What perfect timing, you should join the order too." I've never seen my daughter so vacant. She gets this faraway look in her eyes whenever she talks about this new obsession of hers. I'm sure they've done something to her. She's also been spending her money on these expensive amulets and statues. I told her she needed to get out of this cult, but she ain't exactly listening to reason, is she? Right. The next day, the cultists just showed up and took my daughter away. They didn't resort to force, but they weren't going to leave without her either. I gotcha. I've gotten to see them many times, pleading to see my Iori, but they always turn me away at the door. I just recently lost my husband. If I were to lose my poor daughter now, my daughter's caught up in some weird cult. She can't even see her. That ain't right. Majima-san, was it? May I please make a request? Go for it. Guess I kind of stepped into this one anyway. If it's something reasonable, maybe I can help. Would you mind joining that cult for me? You want me to join them? What part of that's reasonable? Well, only disciples are allowed inside. Joining them is the only way to get in. I would sneak in myself, but they know my face now. They would never let me pass the doors. I get it. Since they don't know me, I can join them and gain entry with no fuss. It's sound logic, but you must think I'm insane for asking you to do this. We only just met, but I want my daughter back. Majima-san, please help me. I will, of course, provide a reward of some sort. If you could even just tell Iori that I want her to come home, even that will do. Please. Boop. Well, can't very well say no now, can I? All I can promise is that I'll tell her to come home. You will? Oh, thank you. Majima-san, please, be careful. There's no telling what the Order of Munan Choheb Donast is capable of. Munan Cha-Cha-Cha what now? The Order of Munan Choheb Donast. You must learn their name. If you can't even get that much right, these cultists will never trust you. Right. Odd name for a religion, though. Anyway, don't you worry. I got this. I'll snake my way in, make contact with the Iori-chan, and then snake my way out. Thank you. Please, take this, Majima-san. What's this? It's just a little charm I made to ward off evil. I think you may need it, Majima-san. For protection. Hope it really works. Please fight my daughter, Iori. Well, let's go ahead and put that on. Oh no! No, it's just a key item. Dang. I wanted to use it. Oh, and here they are. We're just popping right in. We are moving at a clip. Those pajama freaks are in the cult that Iori-chan joined. Gotta join him to help out her mom. Hi, excuse me. Yes? Do you seek something from us? To meet Iori-chan, I gotta get into this cult. So first I gotta act like I really want to join. This is game design. This is puzzle design. Memorizing words and spellings. This is our second time we've gotten something like this. But thankfully, I've played this before. I want to join the Order of Munan Choheb Donast. Ah, you've come to embrace the divine magnificence of Munan Choheb Donast. Do you wish to become chosen? Absolutely I do. Munan Choheb is where it's at. Glory be. I can see you will be a most excellent disciple already. Right this way, please. All right. Where did they come up with this shit anyway? I'm gonna have fun pronouncing some of this. Thank you for committing yourself to our path. May I have your name, please? I'm Majima. Goro Majima. Ah, Brother Majima. Onast for informing me. Now, let's have you... Whoa, hold up a sec. You just threw that psychobabble at me like I was supposed to know what it meant. Oh, onast is a word we use to express the feeling of gratitude and appreciation. We already have a word for that, but, onast to you too. Yeah, it's about moonies. I mean, yeah, like, Judge might be more accurate here. I would defer on that side, because Judge has pulled out some interesting trivia over this game, and it might be a fusion. Because I figure, kind of like Scientology, if you put something in your game or movie that is, like, directly critical of them, there might be some fear of them, like, coming down the chute and bothering you about it. As I was going to say, Brother Majima, we will have you observe a portion of our activities today. You must observe with purpose. It is the first part of your training to absorb our doctrine. There will be a test at the end of it as a measure of your faith. At least it ain't a pop quiz. Gotcha. Well, shall we be... Help! Help me! Help!
What?
Hey, what's all the racket? Apologies, brother. He is a debaser. Oh, not again. We must be more careful. We have a new recruit with us here today. Yes, I will call for a chastening. Just chastening? No, not that. Not a chastening. Have mercy. Whoa, hold up. This guy's scared shitless. I don't know what's going on, but maybe you could ease up on him. Your concerns are unfounded, Brother Majima. That poor soul is racked by episodic outbursts of manic behavior. Outbursts, eh? Come, this way. No, I want to go home. Please, pay it no heed. Let us continue. Finding out that Aum Shinrikyo changed their name has basically got me like, I can never go to Japan now. Oh no. Whoa! What do we got here? This is our prayer room. It is where we practice Shura Pipi.
What?
Hold up. You slipped that Shura Pipi thing as if it was the most natural thing in the world. What is it? But it is. Shura Pipi is training to attain higher enlightenment in the path of Mudan Chohep Donast. Oh, okay. Shura Pipi is training. Their name is my name too. God damn. That is very unfortunate. I am so sorry. Those engaged in Shura Pipi here are our latest recruits. As a collective, we refer to each other as friends. Latest recruits, huh? That lady's lost dog, Yori-chan, could be doing the Shura Pipi thing right here. Shura Pipi gives them focus. Through concentration, they accumulate kulipas. You guys got a dictionary for all this? What's kulipas? Well, to put it in layman's terms, it can be considered a measure of virtue. As we accumulate kulipas, the divine Munan Chohep shall bestow enlightenment and rapture upon us. Uh-huh. This is getting sold so fast. Oh, Sister Iori-chan, you must sway more. Proper Shura Pipi is the path to enlightenment. Yes, and ask for your benevolent guidance. Did he just call her Iori? Is that our girl? I'm sorry, I need a minute to help steer our friends toward the path of the just. Brother Majima, please, feel free to observe. Remember one time I called myself a moonie in casual conversation where I just wanted to talk about anime for a second, and they looked at me like I had two heads until they realized what I actually meant. Working at the Japanese supermarket was a time. Yeah, being a Sailor Moon fan, it was probably a bit weird when that bit came out. I am so sorry. I think I remember you telling me that story too. Don't mind if I do. Here's my chance to see if that friend is our girl Iori-chan.
Nah.
Hey, sister. Sister. That guy called you Iori, right? Ignoring me, huh? Guess she wants to concentrate on our Shura Pipi thing. I gotta see if this girl's really Iori-chan. What'll I say to her? Claim to be Chunan Mohept. Or Munan Chohep. Wow, did I just spooner her? That was not on purpose. Let's call her by her name and see if that gets a reaction. People can't help responding to their name. That ought to tell me if this girl's our Iori-chan. You're Iori-chan, aren't you? Pardon? How do you know my name? Bam. Here's that lady's missing daughter. Iori-chan, listen up. I got a message from your mom. My mom? Yeah, she asked me to get in here and tell you to come home. But, mother. What the? Iori-chan? Mother, my head, it hurts. Ah. Hey, what's wrong? Snap out of it. Brother Majima, what is going on here? You must not disturb our disciples in Shura Pipi. Yeah, sorry, my bad. Sister Iori-chan. Blah, blah, blah. I have got the fumbles right now. My tongue is twisted. Take a little sip. I am positive I'm not the only person to have that story. Someone else probably told it first. I do not doubt it. It's still hilarious and horrifying. Sister Iori-san, are you well? Yes, I think so. Brother Majima, please be careful when speaking to fellow disciples. Our friends are purging memories of family and their worldly ties to attain spiritual purity.
何やって?
Say what? Purging memories? Yes. As a rule, our disciples undergo a mental cleansing process so that they may better dedicate themselves to Shurapipi. But that's... Ahem. My friends, I ask for your attention. And press stop on that audio file. Today, our guru has come to inspire us in our climb towards ever higher states of enlightenment through Shurapipi. Ooh! Friends, our spiritual leader, Guru Mudan Suzuki. My disciples. Doesn't help that this guy actually kind of looks like one of the prophets. Munancho. You too, Brother Majima. Wait, the hell's a Munancho? Munancho is our word of greeting. Incidentally, our word for farewell is Hepton. Brother Majima, please. Gotta say it with the pose.
無難聴
Nicely done. 2 spirit points awarded. Huh? Okay. Glory be. A most splendid greeting. Our savior and master Munan Chohept is most pleased. It's like Kamen Rider going to bed. Fuck. I had no idea it was physically possible to be this phony. This is actually kind of impressive. So, friends, tell me, how much titherance have you all contributed to the exalted Munan Chohept? I have contributed 5 rincho. I have done better at 8 rincho. Titherance is what we call a tithe. Okay. I was just about to ask that. So how much is a rincho worth? 1 rincho is 100,000
何
yen.
やって
100,000 yen? These disciples are kicking up that much to the order. It is all a process to a greater enlightenment and joy. When one is bound by chains of gold, there can be no freedom. Renouncing our possessions is the first step to the rapture. No matter how phony it is, I thought it'd be okay if it made people feel better. But damn, they're just straight up stealing from these suckers. Ah, so much titherance. Glory be. Onast, my friends. Oh, sister. Iori-san, was it? You appear somewhat pale. Are you feeling quite well? Yes, I'm fine. Onast for your kind concern, Guru. Yes. Incidentally, Iori-san, how much titherance have you tendered toward your enlightenment? I haven't been able to put together enough money yet. What? A false friend? Such a shameful lack of faith. I beg for your forgiveness. Shame. But friends, do not chastise our sister Iori-san. We all have worldly excuses that weigh us down. Guru Munan Suzuki, you must understand, titherance is an especially valued form of Shurapipi. If you alone are lacking in rincho, Sister Iori-san, your kulipas will be stunted. Oh, no. What can I do? Titherance is a donation. Shurapipi is some kind of meditation, and kulipas is... what now? God damn it, I can barely keep this gibberish straight. Sister Iori-san, I am happy to observe that you are blessed with divine physicality and transcendental beauty. Engaging in special Shurapipi with me can put things to right. Special Shurapipi? Guru, it is an honor. Ooh, he wants to get freaky in a cultist way. The most sacred form of Shurapipi, it bestows enormous kulipas. We shall experience it together shortly. Go and cleanse your body of impurities. Rapture awaits. I shall, Guru. Oh, rapture. Hepton friends, please continue with your Shura Pipi. Honest! This whole quest is an unbroken line of and there it is. Okay, I want to remember which number was. We're just gonna scroll through all the outfits. There we go, Bloodborne outfits. I completely forgot which number it was. Kick this guy's ass. Oh yeah. Where's Iori-chan gone to? I know not the details, but it is among the most sacred of Shura Pipi. The disciple becomes as one, body and soul with our guru. Become as one, eh? You know what? I didn't even get why you were requesting that, but now I do. Embrace the hunts. It is a special Shura Pipi allowed only to women, and even among them only to the chosen. If I were not a man, I wish I could partake in this grand glory. I have good news. Well, okay. I have good news about one part of that, but not the other. Ahunta masunt machima. This bogus guru's not only siphoning money, but he's got his pick of the girls? How do these pajama twits not get wise to this scam? Her mom only wanted me to get a message to Iori-chan, so I'm technically done with what I promised to do. But now, Iori-chan's in real danger, so screw it. I'm extending my membership. Your tour is over, Brother Machima. It is time for your test. My test? Hold your damn horses. I ain't got time right now. Are you sure? By demonstrating you have learned the ways of the order, you may earn a blessing in person from the guru. Say what? You mean I can meet the old guru if I do good on your test? You're on then. Very well. It will be a simple oral exam. A quiz, really, to determine how attentive you were during your tour. Is this like that, like becoming one in mind and body and whatever? Because, I'm not a fan of those oral exams. Buddy, there's so many better reasons to become a woman. Like being cute, wearing a skirt, and doing the spinny thing. You don't even need to become a woman for that. You can just do that. For sure. First question then. In the order of Munan Choheptonast, what do we say to express our gratitude? Well, we are academics in the field of Munan Choheptonast, so of course it's Onast. Onast. Splendid. Correct, Brother Machima. You have learned from our tour. Piece of cake. You'll have to do better than that. Your second question. What do we call the training we undergo to accumulate kulipas? Shurepapo, Shurepupu, and Shurepipi. Shurepipi. Wonderful. Correct. You have practiced proper Shurepipi even during your brief tour. Very impressive. For sure. I'm the Shurepipi king. The third question. Munancho is our greeting in the order of Munan Choheptonast. Please, demonstrate it. Circle with left hand, then bring palms together. Do the hustle. Boop.
Munancho.
Gotta let the animation play, and then we can hit X. Excellent. Truly a textbook example of Munancho. I got the moves. Very well. The final question. Do you remember the name of our guru? Munan Suzuki. Munan Suzuki, right? Bravo, correct. Perhaps it was too easy a question. You think? He's, larger than life. With that, we are done. Your test is at the end. Splendidly done, Brother Machima. You scored a perfect 4 out of 4. It speaks to your attentiveness during a tour. Someone of your caliber may even qualify as a leadership candidate. Munan Machima's got a nice ring to it. Brother Machima, I can find no fault within you. You are worthy of receiving our guru's benediction in person. Follow me. I will show you to our guru's quarters. Hope Iori-chan's still okay. Guru Munan Suzuki, please excuse us. Ah, is that our new friend candidate? What was it now? It's Brother Majima. Pleased to meet you. Brother Majima is a rare find, an extraordinary individual. Guru, he is most worthy of your divine benediction. I see. That is music to my ears. I have matters I must attend to, so let's not waste any time. There. You have my blessing. You got some crystal. Well, it is the 80s. All the stuff you're blessing? Is there a problem? No, suppose not. Guru, excuse me. Ah, Iori-san. You have readied yourself for Shura people. Yes, Guru. I have cleansed myself thoroughly. I am a vessel for your special Shura Pipi. That was the first time I read that probably the way I was supposed to. You don't want to be a vessel for somebody's Shura Pipi. Not without consent, and that includes informed consent. Excellent. Since I already performed your benediction, both of you should leave at once. Heptung. Alright, end of the road. If I don't stop this now, the Shura Pipi pissant's gonna have his way with the Iori-chan. I just want everyone to know I spent the last 2 days concepting bushes and it has been better than any moment in the previous 6 months. Hot damn. I'm so glad you were able to treat bushes for your new job. So, I don't think... You know what? Yeah. There is a right answer here. It's been a highlight of every meeting to update everyone that I am attending to the bushes. Hell yes. Sometimes you gotta do the bushes. Foliage is important. People don't understand how important good foliage is. That's not a joke, by the way. Seriously. Every single little thing requires some eyes and hands. And, most importantly, design decisions. Iori-chan, you're being conned. Your mom's gonna be heartbroken. Mom? Mom, my head. It hurts. You can't forget your mom, Iori-chan. They might have messed up your memory, but you gotta remember the woman who raised you. Stop it, Majima-san. Awakening the memories of friends is a sin beyond all sins. Shut your face, you damn phony. Iori-chan, snap out of it. I'll take you home to your mom. What is... Mom? Oh, this... It's my mother's amulet. Iori-chan? Do you remember now? I don't know. But why did I ever think I wanted to become one with this shady old hippie? You think it straight now, at least. This woman was ripened, mine for the plucking. How dare you interfere? Guru Munan Suzuki? See, there's your snake oil shilling fraud showing his true colors. Guru Pajama Pants has been milking all of you. Silence! No, for real, I was at the intersection of very specific game bush science. Hell yes. God, I love that fighting stance. We don't get to see it very often, but it's so good. Bonk, 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 and kabonk. No, don't get up. Whee! I'm busting up your office. Ooh, we have so much money. I gotta use that. Okay, that's rude. Okay, I think I need a little bit more speed because this guy isn't actually bad at fighting, unfortunately. Let's see. Ooh, that's a good one. So the combo system is pretty damn simple. Anyone who's ever played Dynasty Warriors or anything like that already knows how it works. Light, 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 heavy. Okay. We got to... Boop. His height compared to the desk height is hysterical. It's pretty damn good. Just had to do a quick check. For the most part, they get like a lot of comparative heights right, but the main characters are just so damn big. Ah, such pain. How many broken bones do I have? Guru, we heard terrible noises. Is everything all right? Friends, quickly, you must call me an ambulance. Our guru is gravely injured. We must perform the ritual of healing for him, everyone. Move on. No, you dipshits! Waving your hands around me won't fix anything! Somebody help me! I was like that too, wasn't I? Yori-chan, we should get you home. Right. I mean, to be fair, Steve Blum would have voiced half the characters in this game. Given the opportunity. I mean, Steve Blum is kind of like Yakuza material. Not in terms of the actual mafia, but like, his voice would just fit right in. Yori? Mom, are you done with that crazy religion? Yes, I'm over it. Mom, I wanted to bring Dad back. What? Ever since Dad died, you haven't stopped crying, but there was nothing I could do for you. That's why they told me the dead could be brought back to life. That's when they told me the dead could be brought back to life. I just had to do these rituals and earn a few spirit points. I should have known how insane it was. I guess I just got caught up in that cult scam. So that's why. But I know that now that if I follow those terrible people, I'd be leaving you all alone, and that's even worse. I'm so sorry. I almost had sex with a crazy hippie. No, I should be the one saying sorry, Iori. I didn't know how much anguish I was causing you. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Majima-san. I only asked you to deliver a message, but you got my daughter back. I can never thank you enough. No problem at all. I'd say I got a pretty spiritual experience out of it, too. Majima-san, please, take this as our thanks. Seems hardly of any value for all that you did for us, though. You got a traveler's amulet. Oh, right. Yori-chan, I gotta give this to you. You handed over the handmade amulet. It's Mom's. The amulet totally works, you know? After all, you got some free pajamas out of it, Yori-chan. You hold on to that amulet, and let it protect you. You and your mom. Keep the family together, will you?
Hey.
I will. Majima-san. What's up? Thank you. You saved us. It's all good. He has the right ham quotient. He has like the perfect theatricality for anime. There have been a lot of discussions about JRPGs lately because of reasons. And like one thing I always love to tell people, because it's fucking true, Japanese media has a very theatrical quality to it on purpose that is worth embracing and loving. And voice actors who can appeal to that level of theatrics, appeal to that little bit of camp and, you know, melodramatics, like that hits the sweet spot. And that's why Steve Blum is so good. He can be theatrical and also low-key at the same time. Like he can keep everything measured but still hit the right notes of animated, and it's so good. He was totally overplayed throughout the 2000s and 2010s, and I could not appreciate that more. I don't know if this is a Succession watching crowd, but the only person tall enough to play these characters is Greg Succession. I have a few Succession stands on my feed, including some people who've like been to the chat. He's 6'7". Jesus Christ! I would need a stepladder to kiss him. This is the toilet where I wrote back to the lonely lady on the wall. Should I check it out? Yeah. Of course we're doing that. Deedle-dee-dee, and we're taking a pee as we look at the graffiti. I offered to chat with the lonely lady who's been writing graffiti on the toilet wall. Hey, there's some new writing under my reply, and it's the same handwriting. You can't spell succession without the suck. Truer words were never spoken. What are you like? She wrote back. Guess you can't ignore the network and potential of public toilets. So, what do I write in reply? I'm a sex-craved perved. Well, I just mangled that. Whatever. My physique's the real deal. Memory activated. There. Girls will tell you otherwise, but we all know the body is the first thing that catches their eye. Majima. I'll drop by again after a while. To be fair, Majima isn't lying. He do got that bado. Anyone who's played the Yakuza series for any length of time would know this. Let's see. There we go. After praising her performance on Rectify, I'm proud to say that J. Smith Cameron follows me on Twitter, and even though I think she's muted me now, for a while she was very like, hey, here's positive things now that Trump got voted in, because she's a class fucking act. Huh. I should see what that's about. This is how people got together in the 80s. A good first impression is important, and sometimes that first impression involves having a good wide chest.
Huh? 誰やお前ら。
オデッセイのもんやって言うたら心当たりあるやろ。
オデッセイ。のぞみの引き抜きなら山形と話はついとるで。
支配人が納得しても俺らが納得するか。
Lindsay, I gotta get you meeting some
う
stands.
ちのナンバーワンを引き抜くた。度胸しとるやないか。あんた、お客様は神様や言うて客に土下座までするらしいやないか。夜の帝王かなんか知らんが情けない話やで。そんなに金が欲しいか。
He's just standing there like, yeah, that doesn't faze me.
俺らに土下座は通用せんで。ま、試しにやってみてもええけどな。
お前らの言う通りや。
あ？
お客様は神様や。うちの店に来た客になら土下座でもするし靴でも舐めたるわ。せやけど客やないなら話は別。まして喧嘩売りに来たチンピラなんぞに俺が優しいと思うな。
大層な口聞けんのも今のうちや。カマン、やってまえ。
Yes, please do him. This game's got some phrasings. Well, they're scared of me now. Love that for me. Bonk. I need to actually like start watching some of these shows because I have so many friends who talk about like Succession and Leverage and stuff, and I just don't watch them at all.
強すぎる。なんなんやお前は。
お前ら仕返ししたかったら店に来いや。客としてなら土下座でも何でもしたるわ。好きにせえ。
Kicks his ass and says, "Yeah, I'll bow for you."
その後どうなるかは保証せんぞ。お客様は神様やからな。
I just love that bit. It's so unbearably good. Like, seriously, he sits there and tells you, yeah, I'll lick your boots if you're a customer, and then whoops your ass and tells you, now, come be my customer, and I'll do whatever the fuck you want. I will humiliate myself for your benefit. And if you're not, I'll fucking kill ya. Succession is the straightest show to ever fill the void left in my heart since the end of Hannibal. God damn. That must mean it's real good. Yeah. Oh, I know. I do appreciate that the cinematography for these cutscenes is like actually genuinely good. It's rare that it's exceptional, but it's very rare that it's ever subpar. They just understand the format that they work in.
俺が塀の外に出られんのはいつなんやろな兄弟
And I would say this is about the point where they really start knowing how to use the camera. They start really knowing how to tell a story. Not to say that the earlier games are bad. It's just, it's about the time that Yakuza 0 comes out that they really nail what they want to do with the franchise as a whole. Yakuza 5 was the last kind of experimental game. Proof of resolve. Oh, yes.
Oh, 兄弟。おう。例のあれ持ってきたんやろな。ああ。
For those of you who've played Yakuza 4, this is pretty much ripped directly from that.
一切なし。堂島組経由で仕入れた正真正銘の本物や。拳銃は全部で6丁。1丁につき6発撃てるとして36発発射できる。36発か。相手は上野義治とその場にいる清和会の連中全員。こないなとこ呼び出して何のつもりなんすか柴田。
単刀直入に言います。今日の上野義治の襲撃、真島さん行かないでください。
どうしてそれを。
あなたと冴島は今日出所直後の上野義治を都内のラーメン屋で襲う、そういう計画ですよね。実はあの計画ちょっと問題がありましてね、予定を変更させてもらうことになりました。このまま襲撃に向かえば堂島組長いや島野さんにも迷惑をかけることになってしまいます。
兄弟はもう向かってねえや。じゃあ俺はどうしたらええんじゃ。
真島さん、
あんたは俺に兄弟裏切れっちゅうんか。このまま見殺しにせえっちゅうんか。
落ち着いて落ち着いて。
俺は行く。たとえどんな裏があっても構へん。俺にとって冴島はたった一人の兄弟なんじゃ。
真島さん、でもそれじゃああなたの身も。
うるさい、関係ないわ。こっちはそないなもんとっくに捨てる払ってきたんじゃ。
そうですか。それじゃ仕方ありませんね。おい、
た。
And now we get into stuff that wasn't in Yakuza 4.
お前には失望したで、真島。島野の。
Now the man with the best eyebrows.
極道にとって親の命令は絶対。お前やったらそんくらい分かっとると思っとったがな。親父、兄弟は冴島はどうなったんですか。教えてください。
Hey, AJ. Good timing.
道を外した極道の行き着く先がこの穴蔵や。
Maybe. You're going to see a lot of Majimas.
安心せえ、別に殺しはせん。せやけど、ここにぶち込まれたやつはみんな殺してくれって泣いて頼むわ。なんでやろな。親父、兄弟は教えてください。親父。
I love Majima's voice actor. His performances are just so good. Damn, he's straight up just sleeping right on the hardwood. That's gotta hurt. Another shit night's sleep. Gotta get to work. Not much else I can do right now. And away we go! Doesn't even have a mat under that bedroll, dang. Yeah, just spares. He deserves better. Hopefully there's a nice big strong man he can rest his head against later on. But, you know, that's unlikely. Never gonna happen. Under any circumstance. Nope, 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 nope. What's even better is eventually throughout this series, we are going to see what exactly is meant when I say Majima is a whole ass gender. We'll have to wait until Yakuza 2 though. Sorry to say. Bonk. Gotta love goons. Gotta love kicking the crap out of some goons. Oh shit. Clear a path! Ow, ow, ow. Hey, be careful. You can't barrel through a crowd like that. I'm so sorry. I'm in a hurry. It's fine. What's the big rush? I have to go to the convenience store. The one over there. You got real problems if you need to hit a convenience store that bad.
Hi.
Yes, I have to get some lip balm right away. Seriously? Yes, lip balm. I'm in a hurry, so I have to run. Bye. Hey, what's up? Are you in some sort of pain? Oh, yeah, my feet have been sore ever since this morning. Why don't you slow down a bit and go easy on yourself? Because if I don't run, I won't make it in time. This is getting real cryptic. What do you mean? I'm sorry. I really have to get going. Bye. Must be a real emergency to be on that kind of tear for lip balm. Maybe his lips are like sandpaper or something. But we'll check on him in a second. But first, we need to hit the bathroom. Now, where the hell is it? I've forgotten. Oh, cool. Oh shit, 2 things, that's right. 1, there's a sub-story over here. And 2, I got money to spend. We have enough that we can rank up Slugger a little bit. Let's go ahead and boost our health. What's this other one? Is this? Ooh. Okay, running attacks are really important, so we're going to do that. And... Oop. Oh god, I was real confused. I thought I was in the Slugger mode, but I wasn't. Let's see. Oh, that's 15 mil. We're not doing... Oh, wait. We have enough to get everything that we can afford right now. Because we never upgraded this. I'm so smart. Okay, let's see. We'll boost our health. We need to get these nodes unlocked so that we can get more training later. This will unlock 1 right now. Ooh, we can get... Slugger is interesting. You can get a lot of different nodes, locked nodes, like, right near you, just by getting a couple of nodes grabbed. I'm not making sense. Nice dress sphere, Majima. God, if only. More beat-em-ups need a dress sphere. Dress sphere system is... The fact that it's only in Final Fantasy X-2 is a crime. This kind of smart, walkable, mixed-in urbanism is illegal to build in most American cities. Get real, you leech. What's all this then? Screw your little sales tax. You want us to pay a tax every time we buy something? You bloodsuckers will bleed the whole country dry. I understand. Your anger is justified, but it's a necessary evil for the sake of the nation's people. Get stuffed. You're gonna pay sales tax on the fancy suit that you're wearing, you damn bureaucrat. This tax is only made to keep the common people down. Yeah, you vulture. The younger guy sure is taking some heat over there over some kind of tax issue. I guess it's my lucky day to run into the son of a bitch bureaucrat trying to spring the sales tax on us, all alone in a back alley, no less. I don't like your tone, sir. I represent the voice of a general populace, and I'm here to tell you, we're fucking pissed. Yeah, why don't we give you a little taste of public opinion, then you'll know what oppression feels like. Please, calm down. Violence isn't the answer. Don't do this. Uh-oh, this pot's about to boil over. Please, calm down. Shut it, asshole. Hey, fellas, let's tone it down. No sense ganging up on one guy. Have a little pride, eh? What? You don't know who this cockroach is, do you? It's the pencil-pushing dickwad that came up with the sales tax. Sales tax? What? Don't you watch the news? It's a new tax they're going to start charging next year. Every time you buy something, they're going to charge you 3% more as tax. Isn't that ridiculous? What? That is some bullshit. This guy's the douchebag? That's highway robbery. Whoa, I lost it for a second there. Listen, guys, I totally understand why it'd piss you off, but beating this guy to a pulp isn't going to make the sales tax go away, is it? Who gives a shit? The government needs to know what the people think of their shit policies in a way they'll understand. Direct action. Yeah, power to the people. If you ain't part of the solution, you're part of the problem. You want to stick up for this mosquito, then we'll show you the power of the masses too. So what you're really after is blowing off steam. Sure. See how far that get... Sure. See how far that gets you with me. Prepare for the revolution, asshole! Good thing there are no politics in games. Not a one. Not even a politician. I'm gonna knock out this old guy first. Hell yeah. bonk, and bonk. I'm sorry, I was out of line. It won't happen again. Public outrage sure fizzles fast. Thank you for stepping in. Those people were out for blood. I'm Taiyo Matsuzato. Taiyo as in the sun. If I may, can I buy you a drink as thanks? That's a good name. I'm Majima. No need for any thanks, though.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I absolutely insist. Sounds like you got your work cut out for you, though. You some kind of political big shot? Well, I don't have much in the way of rank or power, but I am in a position to help steer the country. I came to Sotenbori for a conference on taxation policy, but I wasn't prepared to face the public about it. You're driving a tank called the government. Even if you're careful, people are going to be pissed when you steamroll them. You're trying to make this country a better place to live, right? You gotta take some pride in that. Do you think so? I knew people would be unhappy with the new tax, but only on a logical level. When I saw how emotional they got about it, well, it was daunting. If they find out that the sales tax is only the tip of the iceberg and that there are more taxes on the way, I hate to think how the people will react. What? More taxes on top of the sales tax? Right. Nothing's set in stone yet, but we're considering many more effective ways of generating revenue streams. In fact, at tomorrow's conference, I have to give a talk on some of those proposals. That's so. Well, I guess with everyone making such good money these days, can't fault the government for wanting to get their hands in the pie. Yes, but as you've seen firsthand, we have to consider public opinion. I wonder if I can really come up with a tax policy that everyone can live with. Good luck with that. Even if they're throwing cash into the fireplace, nobody wants the government to hold out its hand. Well, thank you for coming along, Nick Bob. Good to see you. Love the little touches of Gremlin Majima and some of the heat moves like that battle cry at the end, right? Yeah, that's where I'm stuck. I haven't found the right balance, and I'm a little lost at the moment. Well, I can't say I understand a lick of what you're trying to do, but take care of the country for us, all right? Wait, Majima-san, can you help me just once more? Huh? You got another mob waiting to string you up?
Yeah.
Oh, no, not that. I wanted to get your views on taxation. What? I know less than nothing on the subject of taxes. That's why you're perfect. You see, I just had this idea. Perhaps someone who is completely ignorant of taxation can offer an entirely different perspective. You think? Please, Majima-san. It's no exaggeration. The fate of this country rests on your shoulders. Will you please give me advice on taxation policy? Of course we will. Okay. You win. Let's go talk some taxes. Thank you. Your insight will be invaluable. But this is hardly the place for it. Can we go somewhere more appropriate? Alright, thanks, Lindsay. Thanks for coming. Get some good sleep. And trim those bushes. Remember, everybody, trim and design your bush. Now, you better keep in mind, I don't know the first thing about tax policy. Don't expect much from me.
Hey.
No, that's exactly why I asked you. I know you'll have some unique insights, not bound by typical conventions. So you're basically hoping to strike gold in a copper mine. Well, let's just make sure you're not completely in the dark with a basic question. Sure. Majima-san, do you know why the government collects taxes from the people? It's for providing public services, right? Yes, that's exactly right. I'm sorry for asking such a basic question. But just as you said, Majima-san, taxes are collected mainly for providing public services. Education, medical care, the police, fire departments, and so much more are paid for by taxes. They pay for services that the people need to survive. Yeah, we gotta build roads and bridges and keep them in working order, right? But there's more to it than that.
Hi.
Exactly. They also serve other purposes as it pertains to general wealth, but we don't need to go into that much detail. Like I said, there's a whole lot I don't know. Oh, but aren't you interested in where your money goes? It's always good to know more about taxes. Yeah, I'm getting a proper schooling here. Okay, let's shift to the main theme. Majima-san, if you were in the position of collecting taxes from the people, what would you tax? Sato-san, So there are some correct answers. We're gonna go with tobacco. Why not charge taxes on tobacco? Tobacco, you say? Interesting. Since the government monopoly on tobacco products ended 3 years ago, there's actually been a small tax on tobacco products. Yeah, I smoke myself, so I don't really want to pay a tax on them, but I suppose they're non-essential. And if you're going to jack up taxes, it's the non-essential stuff that you start with. People might even be more likely to understand a tax on smokes, right? I see. A tobacco tax. Yeah. Back's around 200 yen now. People bitch and moan, but I think they still fork over 300 yen. I see. Interesting. At the 400 yen mark, though, I think I'd have a long, hard think about each pack being worth it. Yes, I think at that point I'd consider cutting back my intake, too. What about 500 yen a pack? I'd probably quit cold turkey. You'd quit at 500. But if we raise it incrementally... Started muttering all of a sudden. What else do you think would have potential for taxation? I think something that's closely tied to everyday living would have the best potential. Tax tied to everyday living, huh? Pretty shrewd. How about jacking up the tax on gasoline? Gasoline tax? Why not? People with cars are obviously living it up here. Why not skim a little more off the top? Price of gas is dependent on the cost of petroleum, so people have experienced price hikes before. They should be used to price creep, actually. There's also a provisional tariff on gas tax. Yes, there's certainly a room to raise taxes without too much notice. Hey, why all the mutter? You not feeling that one either? Oh, no, far from it. I think it's a fantastic idea. I will definitely follow up on it. Oh, good to hear. Majima-san, anything else? Do you have anything else to say on the matter of taxation? Anything else about taxation? Oh, yeah. All right. Well, I was thinking about the sales tax those goofballs were all riled up about. Yes? So next year, we got to start paying 3% on top of everything we buy, right? Yes, that's how it works. Well, why stop at 3%? Sure, you can go in at that rate, but wouldn't you get more if you bumped it up? That would be impossible. Majima-san, you saw what happened. Just a 3% tax caused so much outrage, people wanted to tear me apart. To charge more would probably end in open revolt. No. Tayo-chan, you ain't thinking. People are pissed because you sprang a new thing on them. And you had to turtle up. You gotta think about the long game. The long game? Familiarity's a scary thing, my friend. Sure, people are bitching and moaning about the shiny new tax. But once it becomes a regular part of life, they'll move on to the next thing to bitch and moan about. That's when you start gradually turning the screws. Every time you hike it up a little, you'll get some more blubbering. But they won't be screaming bloody murder like the first time you introduced the tax. Wanna know why? Because they'll be used to getting screwed. If something they've already accepted gets a little worse, it's just a fact of life doing what they do. So if you want to pull in the cash, you gotta have a plan to really amp up that sales tax. Majima-san, I'm getting goosebumps. And I think you're terrifying, actually. Are you even of this earth? You really want to know? No, not really. Then, if the sales tax were to be raised, how high do you think it should go? How high should it go, huh? You're starting at 3%, right? Let's see here. 50! No, we're going to start at 8. Say around 8%? I see, 8%. Actually, that's a good number. It's neither too close nor too far from the double-digit 10% threshold. There would be dissent among the people, but I imagine it could actually be workable. Yeah, but an 8% sales tax will bump a 100 yen thing to 108. That'd sure hurt my enthusiasm for buying pricey stuff. Maybe if we went from the initial 3% up to 5, waited a little longer, and then hiked it up to the proposed 8, then eventually we... Enough with the muttering under your breath, Tayo-chan. Oh, sorry. I was lost in my thoughts. Majima-san, I'm so glad I took the time to speak with you. You're a wealth of ideas. Yeah, glad I was useful. Useful doesn't begin to describe it. Please, take this. It's just a token of my thanks. You got some primeval spirit stone. Okay, I better get going. I need to get back to the hotel and prepare my presentation for the tax conference tomorrow. Attaboy. Do your country proud, you hear?
Hi.
Will do, Majima-san. I'll be sure to work in your advice. See you. Whew. Never figured I'd be in a position to give a guy in the business of running our country advice. Dai-chan seemed to get a handle on how to go about jacking up taxes, too. Good for him. Wait. Jacking up taxes? Did I just... If taxes go up, is it my fault? But... no way. So Majima canonically contributed to taxation laws in this game. Good to know. That bit is kind of funny, just being a Westerner, because 8% tax is the, like 8.25% tax is, or at least was, the sales tax, or the statewide sales tax in Texas back when I lived there. So I'm kind of used to that. It doesn't seem extreme to me, but I also am okay with taxes, so it's like, whatever. That boy on his ass. That's the fellow who was in a hurry to buy some lip balm. Let's see. Do I want to do this now? Yes. Ow, ow, ow. Hey, you down again? Oh, hi again. It's my feet. The pain's spreading and worsening. Man, didn't I tell you to slow it down and walk? Yes, you did. I was in a hurry. I'm sorry. Sheesh. What chapped were your lips? Ouch. Also, that tax was 100% an actual real-life thing that happened, and that some people like to point that out as one of the causes for Japan's 90s recession. I find that odd? Like, I get it, but I would love to do some investigating on that.
Boy.
Hey, you gonna make it? If only I had some medicine with me. Majima canonically helped create Japan's lost decade in the Yakuza universe. Medicine, huh? Hand over some medicine. Oops, ain't got nothing I can give a boy. Ow, ow, ow. Well, we can just go right on it. Yeah, Yakuza 0 references a lot of real-world events. That's kind of the funny thing about it, like... He's the reason Kaiji Ultimate Survivor exists. If it weren't for the fact that Kaiji is referenced in this game, we could canonically say, like, they fit. That there's no contradiction. Alright, he needs medicine. Here, drink this. It'll help. Pardon? You mean I can have this? Yeah, it's all yours. Thank you so much. Whew, the pain's fading away. Thank you again. Good to hear. By the way, did you get those chapped lips of yours taken care of? Pardon? My chapped lips? I'm sorry, I don't understand. What's not to understand? You were the one hauling ass to get lip balm. Were your lips about to fall off or what? Oh, I see the misunderstanding now. It wasn't for me. I was rushing because the girl I like asked me to get it for her in a hurry. Oh, gotcha. You were doing your girl a favor earlier. Yeah, basically. I run errands like that for her all the time. Really? And you don't mind being her little errand boy? Go get me this, run out and get that? Not at all. She really trusts me, so I'm happy to go out and get things for her. Errands are opportunities for me to get her to notice me. Huh. I can't shake the feeling that this girl is just using him, but if that floats his boat, I ain't gonna rock it. And because I was so diligent about running errands, she's given me a nickname. When we first met, she just called me by my last name. I'm making headway. That's so. What's she call you now? She calls me Aaron-kun. That ain't a nickname to be proud of. Girl's got a sharp sense of humor and it cuts too deep. Listen, that nickname of yours, you do realize she's turned you into her personal servant, don't you? Huh? Is that really how it looks? But even if that were true, I still have a crush on her. That's all well and good, but she's running your feet into the ground. Literally. That medicine's a nice quick fix for now, but I doubt you're all healed up. Maybe you're right. I'll try talking to her and see if she gives me permission to stop running errands for a bit. He's not a quitter. Give him that. But if she wants anything, I gotta be the one who goes out to get it for her. It has to be. Well, I should be going. Thank you so much again. Aaron-kun, I can understand wanting to impress the girl of your dreams, but don't let it turn into a nightmare. Alright. So, I know we're about 5 minutes out from the end of stream. However, I think I'm going to do this one little quest over here and then call it good for the night because my voice is kind of wearing out. Things are fine. I just want to make sure I don't wear myself out too much. Let's pop these guys. And boop, boop, boop. Dudes. Okay. So I also need to go back over here. Oh, right. Yeah, let's do this first, and then we'll finish this off. Let's talk to Bob Utsunomiya Zero, because we've got a whole bunch of DLC. Hanya Tattoo. Mad Dog of Shimano Pack. Slime Gun. Let's see, how many of these? 3, okay. Get a lot of weapons, a lot of materials for stuff. The Fun Pack, the Parka, Frozen Sardines, Toughness Emperor, healing items, and a Platinum Plate, that's good. And materials. And then we have the completion point exchange. So I think, let's see, we can get the golden shotgun through here. We're going to focus on the money route again. Eventually we'll want this, but that is for something that we will get into later. Let's check out what we can do. We've got the belly warmer, which recovers our health if we stand still. And we've got some good items that will heal us as soon as we die. Let's see. Anything else we can use? Slime gun. L-Photon blade prototype. Frozen sardines, basically fish nunchucks. Ooh, this antique gun was crafted sometime between the Edo and Meiji periods. Still functions as a firearm. I wonder if this was... No. This game was released in 2015, and Ishin was released in 2014. So some of these references might actually be like a genuine reference to Ishin, which may, as far as I'm aware, may have been the game that was released right before this. But I don't remember. Okay, let's go to the toilet one last time for the day. We have a save booth right nearby. That's the toilet where I wrote back to the graffiti. Should I check it out? Yes. Alright, which one of these scribbles is our exchange? What do you like? Where she wrote, what do you like? And my reply was, my physique is the real deal. Yakuza Ishin came out in 2014 and Zero in 2015. So that gun is most likely a reference. Excellent. Yeah, you get a default gun with infinite ammo pretty much right away in that game. It's a lot of fun. I have abused it terribly. That's what I wrote in the reply. Yeah. Hey, there's some new writing under my reply. It's the same handwriting. I like that. When you see this message, can you come to the phone booth in Shofukucho West? I can't wait to meet you. What? A lonely lady wants to meet? I'll have a red rose in my lapel. I'll be waiting. Don't stand me up. Heart. Arena. Wow, so the lonely lady is named Rena. Can't believe I'm actually making a connection through bathroom graffiti. Message looks fresh. If I hold down to the phone booth in Shofukucho West, maybe I'll catch Lonely Rena. Let's see. Shofukucho is right where we were just a second ago. So all we have to do is exit out into this alleyway and head north and then west once we get to the main road. So we're just gonna swoosh right past. And we're right next to another phone booth, so even better. The Yakuza games really like to reference whatever came before. Like, everything they do is built up. Ooh. Nope. Where's Shofukucho? Sotenbori Street. Shofukucho West. Okay. Well, that's going to make us do a completely different sub-story. And that one's going to be a little difficult to complete. It'll take some time, so I think we have to clear that one out before we can go. So we're going to call it there. I hate to leave a thread hanging, but I've got somewhere to be, and I need to rest my voice. Oh wait, here it is. Jesus Christ. I am not paying enough attention. Rena, the lonely lady's supposed to be waiting around here wearing a red rose on her lapel. Huh. Not seeing her, though. At least I can get this thread tied up. Excellent. Check it out, fellas. We got ourselves a sucker. Huh? We got a problem, gents? You came here hoping to meet a lovely lady, didn't you? Sucks to be you. She doesn't exist. Wait a damn minute. We're the sexy lady you're looking for, friend. What do you fools has a pretty handwriting? Really? Are you thick or what? There was never a woman. She doesn't exist, you dumbass. Damn it all. All it takes is the scent of a woman to get dumb shits like you to come running. Their tongues out and their dicks popping out of the zipper. You should see the look on their faces when we beat the shit out of them and take anything worth taking. Strangest thing, too, they never seem to go to the cops afterward. Guess nobody wants to tell the fuzz that they let their dicks do the thinking. Pretty goddamn clever, ain't it?
Huh?
Oh, it's clever, all right. You finally figured it out? Then get ready to lose the fancy clothes and all the cash you got on you. Well, okay. Let's beat the crap out of them then. This is going to be the weirdest missed connection in the paper. Okay, we need to take this guy out because he has a taser, and we hate that. Wow! Here we go. Bonk! Thanks for just landing right where my foot needed to be. Ugh, we screwed with the wrong guy. We're sorry. We'll stop luring people here with our pretty handwriting. Please, take this and forgive us. You got a calming towel. Served me right, really. Can't believe I fell for the oldest trick in the book. It's a men's bathroom to begin with. Why would a woman be in there signing her name in graffiti? Rena my ass. Wait, a bathroom? Rena? We were writing on a bulletin board at the train station under the name Mayumi.
Huh?
What? Screw it anyway. You fools better not ever get up to this kind of tomfuckery ever again. Got it? Yes, sir. Never again. Yo-chan, wait for me! Serves you right for being so gullible, Goro. I ain't gonna forget this for a little while. I guess the man with the nice body isn't coming after all. What a shame. I love this game. Alright, let's save and call it good. So, we're done for the day. So, my usual outro. I've been Robin and Andrew without a C and will continue to be so for the foreseeable future. We've got VODs available for 60 days after initial airing, including updates straight to YouTube. Pretty much day and date, at least within 24 hours. So if you're looking for like another opportunity to catch up on anything you missed for the Yakuza 0 series, that's a really easy way to do it. Be sure to check my Twitter for the link to the channel. Let's see. Right. If you want to support the channel, consider following, where you get exclusive emotes, and clicking the notification bell to be notified when we go live. And if you really like the channel, consider subscribing, which gets you access to even more emotes, like the Hi Debbie emote designed by Lark and the Angelus Poggers emote from Drakengard 1. I think that's everything. We'll be back on Saturday? Yes, today's Thursday, so Saturday. Yeah, I'm thinking about the schedule after, Yakuza 0, and I will have more information for you in the future. Thank you all for coming. Everybody get hydrated, get vaccinated, get masked up. Be good, be safe, be awesome, and be golden. Bye, everybody. One of these days, I need to make sure that I do this stuff right, because here comes the music. Up. Did I not? No. Wait. I fixed it. Bye.